Hello, it's Shayna. I'm here setting up my January spreads. I am super excited to finally get into my January. I'm really excited to get into just this new B6. I kind of went through in my previous video, I can link it above and in the description, but I kind of went through these setups and stuff, and I did start these pages a little bit. I have kind of pre-laid them out because I was really unsure how I was going to set this up, honestly. So I have them kind of pre-set up a little bit. So I'm going to have a goals page. I'm going to work on my goal setting and obviously goal accomplishing a little better in 2021. I don't have my word of the year picked yet, so that's why this is blank. But I will be writing that in here with some like overarching year goals, but this is just going to be my attainable goals for January. I have a couple different sections of my life that I have these goals for, so that's going to go there. I'm going to put like kind of a cover page here, kind of like how I did for my October, where I did some goals here, and then I did like a monthly cover kind of page. I'm not going to do like the actual setup of the month here. I'm just going to put something like decorative and have like January or something. I don't know why I did this, I guess. I don't know why I put the goals page before the cover page, but whatever. So the monthly cover page is going to go here. I'm going to do my month-on-one page that I have been doing. This is my December one, so I'm going to do the same month-on-one page here, and then I'm going to do something a little different. So I've been reading the bullet journal method, and in the bullet journal method, Ryder Carroll does not use weeklies unless it's a super busy week. So what I am going to do is I'm going to have my month-on-one page, and then I'm going to have monthly tasks. And this is kind of something that he does in his system. So you do monthly tasks, and I would just reference my monthly and my tasks. So I'm going to try it out. I may go back to having weeklies simply because I like writing them out and kind of going through like an overview of my week in a sense, and kind of reviewing what I've got going on. So I may bring them back, but I'm going to try this because you never know if you're going to like it or not until you try it. So I'm going to go into it with an open mind and give it a good shot, and if it doesn't work for January, I will switch it up. Or, if this doesn't really work, I will just add in the weeklies sometime in January. I don't know. I'll figure that part out, but I'm going to try it. I want to give it a go. I really very much like trying things. If you've been around my channel for a while, you've seen the lots and lots of things I have tried in the past simply because I wanted to try them, and I give them a good go. I really do try to make them work for me, and if they don't work for me, I am perfectly fine admitting that it doesn't work for me and moving on. But at least then I know that it doesn't work for me, and I don't have to sit and wonder. And there's always next month, next week, the next day, whatever, if I don't like it. So my next spread is my habits and spending log. So I'm going to have my spending log down here, my habit tracker here, just like I have been doing the last few months. I've kind of changed up what I'm going to track. I've kind of done that every month a little bit as things, change in life. So I do have this kind of laid out where I want it to go because I don't want this video to be super long of me trying to figure out where everything goes. I started doing this in December, so this is my one line a day, but I was silly and forgot it in December. I had an extra page in November, so I put it in November, and I keep forgetting to do it, so I'm actually going to add it to my habit and spending log, but I'm going to have it on the next page, so I should remember it more, but I'm going to just do a simple, really basic thing here, and then I'm going to launch into my dailies. And that's basically where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna do some setup. Okay, hopefully that's a little more in focus. I'm gonna be using some Tombos. So this Tombow here is 603, and then I also have 620 that I'm gonna be using. So I'm just gonna probably just use these two. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do like a design like I did in December. If I do, I have no idea what I would do. So if I add anything, I'll just add it later and just kind of go with it. So what I'm gonna do for my goals page is I actually have it typed up because I wanted to have it with me. I have 5 different sections and I just have them kind of marked off here. So I'm just gonna go all the way across. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Just a simple, nice goals page. And then, how do I want to write this? I'm going to use the Tombow hard tip Fudenosuke calligraphy pen. And I'm just going to write in, that did not turn out how I wanted it to, but that's okay. And this isn't in the order that I quite wanted it to go in, because I kind of wanted it in alphabetical order, but it is what it is. I don't care. Let's see. Financial. Mental. And these categories may change depending on, you know, the month or whatever. But this is kind of what I've got going on right now. So, there's my categories. Physical, financial, mental, personal, and language. So, for physical, I'm going to be saying, how do I want to space this out? I don't want it to look weird. Whatever. If it looks weird, it looks weird. I'm going to sign up for a thing. I need to sign up for a thing. And then I'm going to set a walking goal. I have a treadmill. So I'm gonna work on that. Is this showing up at all? This isn't. Okay. Hopefully it shows up a little better. I think it's having a really hard time with the purple because it's so light. So I don't know. Financial. I want to do a 75% no spend. I am no good at no spends. I'm the kind of person where if you tell me it's a no spend, I'm gonna get like itchy to spend, and then I'm gonna spend, and then like I'll do it on day 4, and then I'll just toss the whole thing out the window. I tend to do low spends. I guess I can write low here because I'd like to do a low spend throughout the rest of the month or for the whole month. But I kind of want to see if I can do a 75% no spend, where 75% of the month I am not spending anything. I'm going to see it. I don't know that it's going to work, but I want to try it. And then I want to get my budget through 2021, like through the whole year. I have it halfway through the year right now, so I'd like to finish it up. Mental. I would like to finish a book. I know that's questionable as if it's mental necessarily, mental health, but for me, finishing a book means that I spent time doing something I enjoy instead of doing the things that I need to do or should be doing. So I really want to finish a book, but then also the 2 books that I am currently reading, one of which is a book that I would like to finish, are very mentally helpful, I guess, in a sense. They're kind of self-help books, so that's also kind of fitting. But regardless of the type of book I'm going to be reading, I mean, I could read a fiction book and that still counts to me because it is something for me, which could go under personal, but to me that's more of a mental health kind of thing. So the other thing I want to do is wake up early 2 days a week. This again could kind of go under personal, I guess, but for this I want to have that time alone. I don't get a whole lot of alone time, especially now that we're all home. You know, a lot of us are still home. I do work outside of the home, but we're home a lot together, so I want to be able to wake up early and have some alone time in the morning to do stuff for me, and that could be when I read my book, whatever. Do my walking is what I'd actually kind of prefer, but we'll see. I just want to start 2 days a week. I'm not really a morning person. I am a morning person in the sense if I wake up in the morning, I love it if I'm not tired. So, but I tend to go to bed entirely too late. So if I wake up early, I think 2 days out of the week as a start, I can work up to doing it every day of the week. So again, a mental thing for me to be able to kind of have my alone time. So personal, I would like to make myself a phone schedule. I would like to spend less time on my phone. I am addicted to my phone, so I would like to spend less time. I would like to schedule my time that I am allowed to be on my phone so I'm not on my phone constantly. It's kind of hard because I do have a work phone and I am on call all the time, but I can figure that out. So I want to allow myself some time during the day to check my phone, but I don't want to sit on my phone every single moment of the day. So that's personal. And then also, which kind of goes with this wake early, but it's different in my mind, I guess. But I really want to be in bed by 11 p.m. on work nights. I would like to do it every night, but baby steps. So I tend to go to bed entirely too late. So bed by 11 on work nights is really so that I can have a good day at work on the days I do work. The reason that this is different from, these two are different to me, is because this is not necessary for me. If I don't wake up early these 2 days a week, I won't necessarily be in the best mental space, but I can still function. Whereas if I go to bed by 11 p.m., if I go to bed later than 11 p.m., like I would like to be in bed, not necessarily sleeping by 11 p.m. If I don't do this, I am a bit of a mess on work days. So this is kind of more of a personal thing. I would like to do this every night, but that doesn't always happen. So, and then my final one is language, because I am trying to passively / actively, I guess, learn 2 languages. One I think is going to be easier than the other, but the other I have been actively learning throughout last year. So I still have not gotten through my very first Talk to Me in Korean lesson book. So I would like to review through lesson 5 in my my first book, because I've already gone through that. So I'd like to review it again and then start moving on in February. And then the other language I'm going to learn is actually my mother's language, Cebuano. So I have some apps to learn it. So my goal is to try all 3 and see if I like all of them or none of them. I've tried one and it's okay, but I want to see if there's better ones or if I like all 3 for different reasons, whatever. I just want to try all 3 that I have. So those are my goals. I'm probably going to like doodle something down here or put some washi or something. We'll see. But those are my goals. We'll see. Typically what I do on my channel is I will design the page, but I won't actually really post my goals, and I won't really talk about them because I tend to not like to post them and then not accomplish them, but I don't know, we'll see how this goes. So for my cover page, I was all gung-ho to, I got these from Ashley and Laz, I think. Ashley's to-do list. I forget exactly what her handle is, but I got this from her. It's a freebie, and I still may use it. I'm not sure, but I was kind of basing it off of this. And I just got in this craft sticker paper. I've already used a bit of a chunk of it just to kind of see how it was, but I got this. And then I found this, and I was like, gosh, these would look super nice together. I really like this aesthetic. But I changed my mind. I may still use this, but I changed my mind. I'm going to go something a little more me, and I'm going to use this instead. So this is a giant sketchbook page. I have a giant sketchbook. I bought it ages ago. I don't even remember why I bought it. I haven't used it. I had it since before I had my kid, and I let him draw on it. And this is something he did probably a year ago. So I'm going to cut it and use it because I just think it's super cute. So, let's see. What spot do I want to use here? Maybe this one? I have my little scissors. I may need to get my bigger scissors. We'll see here. I don't really want to get my paper cutter right now, so I'm going to see if I can do this just right here. Hopefully I don't cut any pages. Gosh, that would suck. And then this should be able to be just cut right there. So I may need to go get the paper trimmer. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to line this up, and I know I didn't cut it straight, but I'm gonna cut it as close as I can. Gosh, I might need the whole thing here. And take the planner out of there so it's actually straight. I'll get this one of these days. Alright. I don't know, hopefully that's straight because it's cut, so. Alright. And there. There's the other one right there. Okay, let's see how I did. It's a little off, but that's okay. I don't mind. I may actually trim it down so that there's a little space on all sides, and then it kind of looks intentional. So I think I'm going to cut it right here. Where did that go? Right there. Hopefully perfect. That works for me. So I'm gonna give this Tombow permanent adhesive another try. See if I can get it to not fail so hard this time. I don't know what I cannot do about this thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, I didn't fail as hard that time, so that's good. So what way do I want this to go? Maybe that way? I like it that way. This is permanent, so if I don't get this, I can't, like, take this page up. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I may... How do I want to do this? I kind of want to have a little bit just like right there. And then just do January, maybe down here, so then you can see some of the color, because there's not a whole lot of color down here. Yeah, I'll do that. Not be perfectly centered, but that's okay. Okay. And then maybe okay, so I have this, I'll just write it out. Hopefully I can fit it. Oh, I might not be able to fit it. Oh my gosh. Okay. There. It is what it is. Okay. There we go. There's my 2021 January. Oh my gosh, that gets me. Okay, maybe I'll write 2021 down there. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I might even... Should I rip this? Or just... No, I'll just cut it. I kind of like this. I kind of like using that there. So, I'm going to cut a little bit off this side. Good here. And where do I want this to go? That one? Right there. Hopefully I cut this semi-straight, but most likely it won't be. It's not, but you know what? Say it with me. I don't care. I'm going to save that for another page if I need it. I really like this. This is super cute. Am I doing it the wrong way? I'm doing it the wrong way. Helps if you do it the right way. Okay, that's adorable. So I'm gonna do that. That's cute. So there we go. There's the goals and the cover page. Now I'm gonna semi-quickly draw out my monthly here. So what day does January start on? It starts on Friday. Duh. Where is my... Okay, I prefer to use a Tombow Mono drawing pen in the 03? No, 01. I like the 01. Okay. So, since it starts on Friday, and I am a Monday start, am I going to be able to fit this? What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just comparing to this one. I tend to just compare right here because that's just easier. So I start up here. 1 down, 2 over. And since this is, the month ends on a Sunday, I will be going all the way down to 2 from the bottom. And I'll be going, let's see. Two from the edge. Okay, so I do my boxes 4 by 4. So there's Sunday, Saturday, and Friday. Okay, so now if I go down 4, there we go. And I think this is right. It looks like my pen is struggling a little bit, but oh well. Hopefully this is right. I mean, y'all have seen me mess this stuff up before, so it is what it is. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then this is the real test. Am I gonna get this part right? I should have probably highlighted up there before I wrote on it, but oh well. I really like using this month on one page versus a month on two page. I figure if I don't have a whole lot ever going on to need a month on two page. Like even not pandemic. We just don't do things very often. And I figure if I need more space than this, that's what my Google Calendar is for, so I'll figure it out. But there we go. I did it. Look at that. Hey, hey. And I think I'm just going to highlight it with this. And I don't know. There. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I'm going for simple this time. So this page, I'm not going to have anything to do because this is basically just going to be me writing tasks. Kind of like how I do on my weeklies. Okay, well there's nothing on that weekly, so that's a really great example. Here, I have this stuff written, you can't even see it, in my weeklies here. I'm not going to have this page anymore, and this list, instead of going there, is going to go here. So that's how I'm gonna do that. And then I do color code my monthly. So I have certain codes for things that we do and whatever, and I'll add all that in later. Okay, so then my habit and spending log. I think I'm actually gonna switch to my 03 here because my 01 was struggling a little bit there. So I already kind of have this laid out a little bit. Maybe I will zoom this in a little bit. I don't know, it's like, it's really not liking this purple at all. So I'm sorry if this is getting super out of focus while I'm doing this because I have my camera in obviously right here, but my computer where it is actually playing to is behind me and to my left, so I have to keep peeking around. So if you hear like my voice change a little bit, it's because I'm looking back to see my camera. Yeah, it's not focusing at all. Great. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay. I don't know if that's actually gonna make a difference, but we'll see. So, oh, I should have continued that on down. Where do I stop? Right there. Okay. And then this one goes on down. Same spot. I like this because I'm not really counting anything out. I'm just drawing. So it's a lot easier than trying to count all this out. And that's gonna go all the way down to the bottom. Okay. So we start on a Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I like to mark out my, ooh, nice, my weeks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And perfect ending. All right. I am going to, where'd that go? Okay. I am gonna put like little headers in. So I have what? 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Oh my gosh, my eyes were really messing with me right there. And then 1, 2. So these are just kind of little sections. 2, and then that should be the rest of it. And then the other thing I do is, this is my spending log right here. So I give myself change, a period, and to the hundreds place to write in, so figure that's more than enough, or that's enough, I should say, for the spending. And this is anything that is, it's unbudgeted. So anything that is not a bill and anything we do not have a budget for, even if it's something necessary. So like if we don't have a budget for our brakes and we need to get our brakes fixed, it's still gonna go in here. Anything unbudgeted gets marked there. And then I'm not even writing this nicely. I'm not even writing this nicely. I'm just like, this is normally what it really looks like. I just kind of go with it. Not like I try to make it pretty for YouTube or anything, but when I'm in a hurry, which I'm not really in a hurry right now, but when I'm in a hurry, this is kind of how it goes. So that's a thing. And I normally do the Korean days here, but I'm kind of seeing if I can, since I'm not just learning Korean anymore, that's not a day there. I figured I could maybe switch back, but we'll see. I'm so used to having the Korean shorthand here that it's kind of weirding me out to have the abbreviations a little bit, so, but it is what it is. So there we go. That is my habits and spending log. So I'm going to write out my sections of habits here. And I'm actually also going to, I may take a different color actually, but I like to kind of mark out the weekends here too, just to make it easier for me to kind of find the days. But I might do that in like a cream color or something so it doesn't clash with this. But there's that. And then my one line a day is actually just gonna be super simple. Nothing super fancy here. I'm just gonna write the days down the side. It's not even in focus. Oh my god, this whole video is gonna be freaking not in focus. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell my camera is doing and it's kind of making me mad. Anyway, I thought I missed a number there. I might have. I don't know. We'll see. 27, 28. I'm actually just writing this in the margin to give myself all the space that I can. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... How did I do this last time? Did I start on 1? Not that it matters. I did start on 1, so I'm just going to highlight every other line just to kind of make it... I don't like having the habit tracker behind here, but whatever. I can always change the position of this page later on, you know, like February. I can always change where I place this so it's not right here with the habit tracker on the back. Okay. Y'all, I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 3 freaking years, and you think by this point I would have this, but my camera, the memory card was full, and it doesn't tell me that, it just stops recording. So I've been talking for like 15 minutes and all of it is gone. I left off, I think, like right here, and I did a bunch more after. Well, not a bunch. I did some talking after that, so I'm not super happy about this. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was saying that I didn't like, because I used the 0.03 on this normally, or the 03 tip. Normally I use the 01 for the Tombow Mono drawing pen on here. It's so much thicker and I don't like having this one line a day on the back of the habit tracker right now, but as I fill in the habit tracker and as I fill in the one line a day, it will not be as noticeable as ghosting and stuff. I don't actually care about ghosting. Like, I know a lot of people don't like ghosting. I don't care. I just figure that just means it's a loved notebook. Bleeding, I don't like when it bleeds through the page, but ghosting, I figure Stalogy pages, especially, everything ghosts on Stalogy pages for the most part. So this will be better once I actually get this filled in and I won't notice it as much. But so anyway, this is my one line a day. I think I explained how I'm going to take the bullet journal method into my planning now, how I kind of have been doing through December. December has been like my favorite month of my planner so far, for actual functional use. October was my favorite decor, but December was definitely my favorite for functional use. So what I do now is I only set up one day at a time. I do not set up the entire week. Weeklies or not, I don't set up the entire week. If I do a weekly, I will set up the weekly and the next day, and that's it. So I'm taking from the bullet journal method the thought of, I'm going to put everything in here, even if it needs to go on the future log, even if it needs to go on my monthly task page, I'm going to write it in here, which is why my pages have been getting a lot longer lately. But I'm going to put it in here, and then I'll migrate it where I need it to go when I process the page at the end of the night or the next morning. And I tend to do that right before I go to bed. It's kind of a nice brain dump in a sense. So I get everything kind of processed where it needs to go, and then I do my end of the day journaling with whatever space I have left. And then I will flip to the next page and, you know, I'll do Saturday the 2nd here. What I'm really enjoying about December so far, and what I know I'm going to enjoy from now on, is the idea that since I don't have my weeks all set up, and you know, I'm going to be then relying heavily on my monthly and this tasks page, whereas right now I don't. Let's say on Friday I end up taking a class of some kind for school or my career or whatever, and I want a place to take notes. I can take notes. Like, let's say I take 3 pages of notes. That allows me to put that in here, and then on this page I'll start Saturday the 2nd. So that kind of allows me that freedom of not having to be like, oh, okay, where are my notes pages? Like, I like to be able to do that. And then what I'll do is, as I go through the notebook, I do not pre-number my notebooks. I don't care, or not that I don't care. I don't want to spend the time pre-numbering these pages when I'm going to touch the page at some point anyway. So what I've done throughout this Stalogy, my current Stalogy, is I number as I go. And then I ended up doing an index where I filled in all the pages ahead of time and then wrote in what I needed. But like, look at all this empty space. I didn't need all that. So what I'm going to end up doing is in my index pages here, I'm only going to write the pages where there's something special that I would need to reference. If it's just a normal daily page that I don't need to really go back to, or if I do, I'm going to know where to go back to, I don't need to put that in there. I'm still going to number these pages, but I won't need to put that in here. So like, let's say I do take a class, right? Whatever page this is, page 13 or whatever, I will then write page 13 on my first index spot, and I will say so-and-so class notes. And then I'll only have here the pages that are extra, that are not daily pages, or, you know, and I'll still probably even write like January start or something on here, so that'll actually probably be where I start my index, is this page, my January goals. And I tend to put any of these pages, so I'll put the goals, the cover, the month, the tasks, the habits, and the one line a day, and then that's where I'll stop until I need to go again. So, but that's what I'm planning on doing. So it's kind of hard because I can't really do any plan with me's anymore because I don't set up a whole week. And I am really, 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 really trying to get through the stickers in this thing. This is my reusable DIY sticker book. So these pages I actually bought on Amazon. They are A6 size pages. I rounded the corners. I punched them for discs. I had these tool discs laying around. I have reusable chopping mat, or reusable dollar store chopping mat here that I cut down and did the same with. I added this in later, this cover page, because of what happened to this page. So you might not be able to see it, but these letters that used to be here, this page basically got a tan. So if I pick up this G, you'll still be able to see the highlight of the G. So I got this to protect the stickers and the pages and stuff so that I can reuse them when I run out. But basically I have, you know, like I start with alphabet, birthday, and then I go to bows. I have certain categories that I did my previous sticker storage solution in, and I kind of kept those categories. So this is boxes. I don't have any tabs, you'll notice, because I just kind of know where to go. And I don't really mind sifting through these sometimes, but I tend to just know where to go. This is like characters, chores, coffee. I'm not going to go through the whole book, but my god, I have a lot of coffee stickers. Dates, decor. Decor is for everything that I didn't really have a section for. A whole Disney section. Bought all of these when we were going to Disney, and I really didn't use most of them. So that's awesome. Family, like I just kind of have a bunch of stuff. Travel, social media, words. I have the words section. And then this is just kind of, I didn't put this where it needs to go. But then at the end I have seasons and holidays. So this is like spring, Easter, summer, 4th of July, fall and Halloween, Thanksgiving, which I don't have a whole lot of stickers for Halloween and Thanksgiving because I don't really care about those holidays much. And then Christmas and winter holidays, you know, stuff like that. So, which I really don't have any Christmas stickers either. It's all winter. Winter stuff, because Minnesota's winters last forever. So, I'm really trying to get through this. So, I don't use a ton of stickers, but when I do, it's from that book. And I even actually have more stickers to add. But I'm not using a whole lot of kits. I do have some Shine Sticker Studio mini kits that I can start using at some point though, but I'm probably going to disperse those out and whatever. So anyway, I hope that this was kind of helpful for, you know, a really simple January setup. Nothing super complicated about this. This isn't like super decorated. I don't know. I just kind of threw stuff here, and I kind of know what works for me now especially after December's layouts and stuff. So, yeah, that's basically it. So anyway, hopefully this video was entertaining in some way. I'm so sorry that my camera sucks and could not focus on that purple. And so it was probably irritating to watch it go in and out, but, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. As always, I really do greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you're doing like a theme or something for your January, or if you're just kind of rolling with it. I was going to do a theme like I did for December, and then I just ended up rolling with it. I may add some decor later, but we'll see. But yeah, let me know if you're just rolling with it, or if you're going with a theme. Let me know which theme is. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.